Hello everyone, I am so excited to share with you today my classroom management discipline plan. I hope you enjoy. Let's get started. Embracing my role as a teacher, I acknowledge that I am the captain of my ship and I am responsible for my crew. Being an effective teacher requires an abundance of things, but I like to pride myself on communication. Effective teachers establish and maintain communication among their students. When we communicate clearly and sensitively, students are more responsive to expectations and engaged in instruction. Classroom management is not about making students behave, it's about teaching them how to behave properly and influencing them to do so in a kind and positive manner. My role as a teacher is to maintain a safe and positive environment in which high quality teaching and learning can occur. I want my students to always reflect on the person they want to be, evaluate their choice, and through clear and concise expectations come self-control and responsibility of choice. When reading the book for class and studying all the theories perceptions of classroom management, there were so many ideals that align with my standards of discipline. However, to me, the key to a good classroom teacher falls in student-teacher relationships. Linda Albert's 3Cs really stuck out to me, allowing students to truly feel like they have an important place in the class. Creating a climate in your classroom where all students feel that they mean something to you. When you foster this type of relationship, then students feel like they can do and accomplish any task given to them. That's why we should construct our classrooms, as I like to say, we're one big happy family. Being a great and effective teacher requires you to create an environment for your students where they feel the need to share, grow, and learn. I feel that I am big on creating a classroom community where we work as a big family. We listen and take in all experiences from each other, creating equitable opportunities. Being that teacher who listens and allows students to be heard can create that positive, vibes only learning environment. Ensuring educational success for students begins with setting and demonstrating classroom rules that are clear, fair, and consistent. Developing an expectation for your student to follow and achieve. My classroom consisted of 4 rules. Keep hands, feet, and objects to yourself. Be respectful of classmates, teachers, and property. Listen to the teacher and classmates and follow directions. Work hard, do your best, and be safe. I used to call these my golden rules, which I quickly learned was a rule in itself. Do unto others as you would have them do unto you. Glasser focused on classroom meetings to encourage student relationships and create a sense of classroom community. We should encourage our students in class to be there for one another and lend a helping hand. This creates that sense of community classroom. A universal support system through PBIS gives students interventions to help successfully manage behavior. Using practice methods where students rehearse and model expectations can truly become habit. When students feel like they have to do something over and over, it becomes etched and ingrained in their mind. Being an effective teacher requires positivity. When students feel that their teacher has a positive tone and mindset, they are more likely to comply and also stay interested in the material. When work is fun, they forget, hey, I'm actually learning, and then behaviors are more likely to be non-existent or minimal. Teachers must understand the content in which they are to teach and deliver it effectively. Glasser said that a basic need for students are when teachers provide opportunities for students to talk and work with others. It helps them share their accomplishments with each other. Organization with class setup and time needs to be meaningful and intentional so students can be successful. I was never that teacher that had rows in class. I always used tables because I love my family theme. Always available to listen and give appropriate feedback. I wanted this to allow my students to know that, hey, Miss Keisha's visible and wanted the very best for them. Being a teacher allows you to work on your teacher look. You know, that look where you give them the eyes. I am reminded of the first time I had my undergraduate science class with Dr. Feeklin, and she said, "Don't make me use my teacher look on y'all." I have that down pat now. Sometimes using that will stop a student from thinking about doing a wrong behavior. Using proximity control can also help. How many times have you had a student that all you had to do was maybe go stand beside their desk and they immediately stopped? Sometimes this provides that safety net for students. What better way for a teacher to use self-reflections for students to give praises and pushes? What is something that you did well? Maybe what is something that you could improve? Being an effective teacher, we use multiple strategies that help us meet the needs of our students to show redirection of misbehavior. Most importantly, we remain calm and use clear and concise wording so our students can be successful. Communication is key. It is vital to the educational realm. In our role, we are responsible for making sure complex information is conveyed clearly, both verbally and written. We as educators are required to adapt to different learning styles, build supportive relationships, use empathy, manage our classroom, and give feedback. Being a great communicator can help build relationships with your students and parents, positively motivating them to be encouraged and stay connected. Energizing your classroom, which is my all-time favorite. How many times would you say that you as a student was in class and you were bored to death? Engaging your students' interests is important where they take ownership of their learning, allowing them time to have brain breaks so that they are motivated. And I am definitely one of those teachers who love to redecorate and rearrange your room certain holidays because some students don't get the chance to maybe have a Christmas tree. It's Christmas time, and bring those fun ideas into the classroom. Last but not least, that student leadership. When we allow students to have their own leadership in class, then they are taking their learning into their own hands. I hope you enjoyed my presentation on my classroom discipline plan and classroom management. These last 2 pages are my reference pages that I use to cite my information. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you for your time.